Hi everyone and welcome back to Planting for Wildlife. As you can see, I've had to take shelter indoors today. It's been raining all day long, and whilst it's starting to stop a little bit, everything's just so wet outside. In this video, I'm going to be looking at early bulbs for pollinators. January and February really need all the help they can get in terms of garden interest. It's also a time where food is really scarce for any bees or other pollinators out early in the year. I've covered some of my favourite winter flowering shrubs, which are also great for pollinators, in two separate videos, so if you haven't seen those, please check them out. But bulbs are a really good way of providing that early nectar and pollen hit for any insects that are around. I've got my top 3 for you. First up, I have winter aconites. To be honest, I don't normally love bright canary yellow in the garden, but for these beautiful little plants that come out so early in the year, as early as January, and are very popular with pollinators, I can make an exception. Winter aconites are part of the buttercup family, and in the wild grow in deciduous woodlands, flowering before any of the trees have come into leaf. They grow in the form of small tubers, but it's actually best to plant them out in the green in spring after they've flowered. They do also come as dried tubers, although they have a lower success rate. I've just bought quite a few of these and planted them up in the beds at the top of my garden. They came in a big plastic bag. They were very wet, with the small tubers with the stem and flower that was either flowering or had just gone over. All I did to plant them was go through the bed, dig a little hole, pop in the tuber with some of the stem and the flower exposed, and cover it back in. They look a little bit dead, but I think once the sun gets on to the foliage and the flower, photosynthesis should do its thing and the energy will go back into the tuber, ready for next year's blooms. Like most bulbs, these like a free draining soil and at least 6 hours of sunshine every day. You can also grow them by seed, although at the moment I won't be trying that myself. Once they clump up though, you can divide them, and this can be done at any time of year. It's probably best to do this just after flowering though, so that you can actually see where the plants are. A lot of people plant these alongside snowdrops, which is a really nice combination, but for me they don't really need any companion. They look beautiful just by themselves, whether they're brightening up a dark January day or glistening in winter sun. Next up, I have crocus. These beautiful plants originate from Turkey and have been bred to come in a really wide range of colours. They're always some of the first to bloom in the year and are really popular with pollinators too. I've planted quite a few in the gravel beds we have at the top of the patio in our garden. I won't try and pronounce the name, but I will flash it up on screen. You can't have too many crocus in the garden, and you can really almost underplant anything with them. One of my favourite combinations that I've seen is underplanting cornus, the bright stem cornus like midwinter fire, with purple crocus. I think the combination works really nicely. Finally, I have muscari, or grape hyacinth, which flower a little bit later in the year, more like March going into April. These beautiful blue plants are always humming with bees, and being blue, they pair with anything that's yellow or anything that's pink really nicely. As far as bulbs go, these are about as low maintenance as you could possibly get. They'll come back every year without fail. In fact, they can be a little bit on the invasive side, spreading by seed quite easily. So I would just cut these back after they've flowered so they don't set seed, and really I do that with any bulb, just cutting back the foliage before they set seed, making sure all of the sun's energy goes back into the bulb, ready for next year's bloom. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and enjoy the wildlife in your garden.